One day, Imam Zayn al-Abidin, Ali ibn Hussain al-Sajjad, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, was sitting when a young boy came into the room. His name was Ubaydillah ibn al-Abbas. He was a son of Abul Fadl al-Abbas ibn Amir al-Mu'mineen. As soon as the Imam saw this young boy, the hadith says, فَاسْتَعْبَرْ. Ista'bar means he began to cry. He could no longer speak. فَاسْتَعْبَرَ فَقَالَ. He then said, مَا مِنْ يَوْمٍ أَشَدَّ عَلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ. One of the days that was incredibly painful and difficult upon the Holy Messenger of Allah was the day of Uhud, when his uncle Hamza was savagely murdered and his body was cannibalized. That was a painful day upon the heart of the Messenger of Allah. And another painful day that the Prophet witnessed was the day of Mu'tah, the day when his cousin Abdullah, when his cousin Ja'far ibn Abi Talib was also killed. That was a very heart-rending day for Rasulullah. Walakin, but there is a day even more painful than both of these days. Walakin la yawm ka yawm Ashura. No day was more painful, was more heart-wrenching than the day of Ashura, يوم الحسين حيث ازدلف إليه 30,000 رجل. 30,000 people marched towards Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. كل يتقرب إلى الله بدمه. Each one of them was seeking nearness to God, thinking they were doing God a favor, thinking that they were doing charitable deeds by shedding the sacred blood of the grandson of the Messenger. فَوَعَظَهُمْ وَنَصَحَهُمْ فَمَتَّعَظُوا. He tried to admonish them. He tried to reason with them. He tried to give them good advice, but they refused to accept it. Then the Imam said, رَحِمَ اللَّهُ الْعَبَّاسِ. May Allah bestow His mercy upon Abul Fadl al-Abbas. فَقَدْ آثَرَ وَأَبْلَى وَفَدَى أَخَاهُ بِنَفْسِهِ. Athara means for someone to really need something, and yet you give it up so that someone else could have it. But there is an even higher level than that, a sacrifice that is even more noble than that. And that's when you refuse to eat or drink or to enjoy yourself just because someone that you truly love cannot enjoy himself, cannot eat or drink from this. Not because you're sacrificing it so that they could have it, but even though you know they can never have it, you will not have it. فَقَدْ آثَرَ وَأَبْلَى وَفَدَى أَخَاهُ بِنَفْسِهِ. And he sacrificed himself for his brother. Then the Imam said, listen to this. The Imam said, إِنَّ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. In the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the exalted, merciful Lord, there is a station, منزلة للعباس. On the day of judgment, Abbas has a station and a position in paradise. يغبطه عليها جميع الشهداء. All the martyrs covet the position of Abbas. All the martyrs feel jealous from the position of Abbas. Now that statement, brothers and sisters, in itself should give us pause. You see, if a poor person became jealous of a rich person, well, that's not too strange, is it? If an ignorant man was jealous of a knowledgeable person, again, that's not something to be surprised. If someone who has nothing covets the possessions of one who has a lot, once again, it's not a surprise. But when you have someone who is so wealthy that the richest people in the world covet his wealth, now that's something special. When you have a scientist, a doctor, who is so lofty in his position that the highest ranking doctors in the land feel jealous of him, it means there's something truly special about this man. A shaheed, a martyr, on the day of judgment, there is a special gate into paradise named Babu Shuhada, the gate of martyrs. Martyrs have the highest position in paradise. A shaheed is one who is granted the station of intercession. Martyrs can intercede for other people on the day of judgment. So if the martyrs who have their own special entry into paradise, special entrance into heaven, and if the martyrs who can intercede for others, if they covet the position of Abbas, that tells you all you need to know about him. منزلة يغبطه عليها جميع الشهداء. Abul Fadl al-Abbas. What kind of a man was he? And what supreme sacrifice did he make? Such that when Imam al-Sadiq teaches us to recite his ziyarah, this is what he says. سلام الله وسلام ملائكته المقربين وعباده المكرمين والملائكة عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين. May the peace of Allah and His messengers, but not just any messenger, those who have the closest stations to Allah and His prophets and apostles, فيما تغتدي وتروح, upon you, O son of Amir al-Mu'minin. This is Abbas. This is Abbas. Someone said, who was Abbas? I said, Abbas is Abbas, and that's it. What else can you say? His very name is the most noble virtue. He enshrouded himself with generosity and nobility and sacrifice and kindness and all the great and most lofty values and virtues, such that Abbas, the word Abbas, became a virtue in and of itself. He was the son of Amir al-Mu'mineen. What else do you expect, right? And the son of Al-Baneen, Fatima al-Kilabiyya. What else do you expect?